What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Create Art with Jazz. My name is Jasmin, and my mission here is to create, inspire, and motivate. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Hi there, if you're new to my channel, this marks day 4 of my 100 hand lettering art idea challenge. For this tutorial, I'll be using my Apple iPad along with the Apple iPad pencil and the program Adobe Illustrator Draw. So I'm just going to move in very quickly with my line art, and I'm making sure that I'm keeping my lines very thin at this point. When you're doing letters like this, line weight is very important. And also, for me, the quickness of my hand is important. When I move faster, my lines come out much cleaner and much more consistent. Quickly going in. Now I'm going to go around the letters for a second time and just fatten them up. And I'm also filling them in with a solid color. The way that you fill those letters in is just making sure that there are no open gaps in your design. If all the lines are closed off, you can just tap your pencil and hold on the inside of that letter, and your lines will fill in with the color that you want. So I'm sticking with the color black. This design will just be a combination of black and different shades of gray. And I'm just going in and filling those in. I'm really liking the design so far. I'm liking the little small dagger strokes on the ends of the letters, and this gives it character so that it's not your typical cursive lettering. And just go around. If you notice, I have the K in the king a little thicker than the lowercase letters, and I want that to stand out, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm also going in with some finer detail in the K to give it more character and make it stand out even more. So if you notice, the ends of my letters have that dagger stroke, and only on the inside of the K do I add a little loop to it. Now I'm going to go around with some details, and I'm doing this very quickly so that I can get that dagger stroke in there so that line has a sharp end to it. And I feel that those sharp ends give it a lot of character. So I'm going to go in and just make a crown over top of the king. And this is a great idea if you're looking to create a shirt design or a logo for someone. This can also be useful if you're designing a flyer, if you don't want to pick type that's already out there and that you've seen a million times. And also with the Adobe Illustrator Draw program, you can upload it to your MacBook and put it inside of Illustrator. You can send the file with all the layers, and you can tweak it more in Illustrator if you like to. So I'm just going in and designing the crown. Instead of putting the circles on the ends of the points, I'm going to put these little splatter marks just to give it more character and originality. So I'm going around. I want to add a little more weight to the design and balance it out. So I'm adding heavier dagger strokes, and I'm just going to add in some more fine lines. So now my design is having a fuller balance, and I'm just straightening it out just so I can see how it looks overall. Now I want to go in and accent those letters with a smaller line. Pay attention when you're adding the detail around these letters. Line weight and consistency is everything when you're doing lettering. So now I'm going in only with very thin lines. They're very fast strokes, and they have a dagger at the top and at the ending of each line. So if you're not getting that on the first try, then I suggest you do it over so that your design can stand out and look professional. Now I'm going to add another layer because I want to play around with some different colors. I'm adding in a black at a low opacity, and I'm trying out some different shadowing under the king. And I decided that I didn't really like the way that was coming out, so I tried again, and it's not quite what I wanted still, so I'm going to take that out. And I decided to add in some finer lines. When you're doing these designs, play around with them. If you have some different ideas that you want to do, just pick another layer and draw either underneath or on top of the original layer that you want to keep locked in. And that gives you flexibility so that if you make a mistake, you can erase it, or you can just try new things without interrupting your original design. So I'm going in, and I'm really liking the black at a lower opacity, and I'm also paying close attention to my line weight. This lower opacity black is coming out to like a silverish gray color, so I decided to use it as a bit of a shadow. So when you're doing this, make sure that you are keeping your shadow at a distance from your original letters so that it can have the appearance that the letters are floating in air. And I'm really liking that color, so I'm going to go in and add some more details around the original lettering. And I'm just using different dagger strokes and figure 8 strokes to make designs around the word. And just to give it a little more personality, I'm adding dagger strokes in to the shadows. And I'm thinking that I really want to keep this pretty much simple. I don't want to go too far with it because I really like it just like it is. This could be used on an invitation. It can be used on just about anything. And the cool thing about vector art is that it's transferable. So you can use it for just about any of your graphic needs. If someone needs a business card or branding, it's great for that sort of thing. So I was really liking these figure 8 like shapes, so I added some more along the sides, and again I'm doing them very quickly so that I can keep the line strokes even and the line weight consistent. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And join me as I continue on my 100 hand lettering art idea challenge. I'll see you on the next video.